I appreciate all you say, but let's also look at it from this angle. A student, is he supposed to be rich? Because you said maybe he might have spent lavishly. What is a student doing spending lavishly in the university? If a student on campus is spending lavishly, is that not a red flag for you as a girl?
Okay. No. The the guy's parents might be rich. So yeah. And you cannot start what you cannot finish. He started that way. If he was this type of person that, okay, maybe from the onset, he was not spending lavishly. I'm using the word lavishly. He might be spending because we like to spend. We like when people spend on us. We also spend on them if they are worth it. But you started like this. What's happening? If it's that the money has finished, that one is another talk. So if he is spending lavishly, or if he was spending on her prior to their relationship, it is not a red flag. Especially, when you know the background of the person that you're talking to. And maybe he works too. We're in the university, we're not just students. Some of us work at
Okay,
school. So that one too.
okay, okay. Obina, let's see. Now let's talk about lavish spending by boys or by male folk in the university. How do you look at that? As a student, can you spend lavishly on a lady just to get her to be with you?
For me, I say that is the most stupid thing to ever do as a male child, you know. There is no parent on earth that can help his or her daughter spend lavishly on any campus, which can make you be an ISO or a talk of the town, precisely a, a kind of a balanced posture of Mr. Fantasy of which you've not got into the stage, because talking about the job you do in school while you're still in school and parties and large things and lavish money and wild parties and all things like that. Number one, it affects the study of a student, whereby a student pays a whole large huge amount of money to pass exams, whereby because whatever you do in school campus, there's always a news site for it. So this is going to go and be giving the student and the lecturers an impression that he is always equal to the task, and when it comes to money he can take care of it. So that is a very stupid thing to ever do, even if a student is worth it. And talking about relationships, money is never a guideline or a guarantee that a lady needs in a relationship, because if a lady take that as a number one priority, just like a blood flowing through, it will fail you someday. That is what I have to say, because you end up loving the money, not loving the person in question.
Okay, thank you so much. You wanted to counter that?
Yeah, you have to have money. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. It's not like it's a priority, yeah. But you have to have, even as a lady.
But he's a student.
Even as a lady too, you have to have money. Like I said, there is how you show yourself up there. If you're not rich, let's not start like that. Let's not pretend. Let's not form, because that is how we're gonna be seeing. That's how we're gonna. Oh, this guy, and he bought me this, then bought me that. Now we're in a relationship and we don't.
And he zooms off.
Like so, you have to start what you can finish. If you cannot, you do what you can do, or you leave the ladies alone and rest and face your book and read. Thank you.
Alright.
Okay, let's not make this a debate. But however, as a man, what do you think can make you want to get out of a relationship immediately?
One I think can make me want to get out of a relationship is one, the thing that she's already doing now, already hurting me from the words of hitting me, not even knowing my account balance.
No, it's not
That is
personal.
one.
It's not personal.
Number two, secondly, when someone is always hitting the conversation on a direction that is not focusing on the stage of which we are. Like for instance, we are students and young and grown and growing up. Not that there's a stage at which a student can afford, which is normally generally acceptable as a student. Like for instance, a lady cannot be expecting a student to hit you with a new gift car, like a birthday gift of a car, or precisely a week that is twice time his school fees, which is basically not even acceptable by even the parents that is not having the money to give her. So I must say that at times, me personally, I don't fix or start up a relationship with an impression that okay, come stay with me, whatever it is that is your need, I'll cater for it. I'm not marrying you. I'm only just dating you, right? So I can make you just understand that we're only here in school to help each other understand our lifetime. If it is within God's help and His um, agreement that we all going to stay together when after school and the relationship come up and progress through with the way your attitude and the way you respond to things and how helpful you have been through the days of our school days. Finally, I can finally make him a wife. So that is all I have to say.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for that. But this question is seemingly funny, but I want to ask, and it's a yes or no. Is a yes or no. Should students even be in a relationship at the first place?
Ah, please, yes.
We cannot hear you.
Yes.
Why do you say yes?
I feel yes because number one, you have to me, I feel some people do relationship, they date to marry, you know. Some people date to, what's the word? Gather knowledge or experience. So when you're in school, yeah, I feel like it's a place, especially university, campus, we are quite grown, and you know, we are quite matured. So you can, take on somebody that you feel you like and check out this person, experience this person. It might even lead to marriage, like I said.
And experience yourself.
Experience yourself. You know what you can tolerate in someone and what you cannot. That kind of thing. So yes, please, dates. I do not date.
What do you think?
Yeah, presently with the question you asked, in a halfway I say yes, and another hand I can say no for with my reasons. Because basically there are different types of relationship in school campus. Then we have relationship between friends, and basically now we're talking about the relationship between a male and a female, which it has to do with our mindset and our thinking of general acceptance. It's a yes, but coming to our own level as students, it really affects us